It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see Bryce Young. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. You're going to have those kind of outings in year one. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing from the outset is Penix. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. And right away, he lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten in, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. The offense was in a tough spot. An opportunistic defense takes advantage, get the turnover, they get the touchdown too.
I know this is going to sound strange, but oftentimes defenses call for this type of a play in this situation. Offense is pinned back near their own goal line. They tell them, be aggressive, go for the football, create a score. That's exactly what they did.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A give up the middle, Hubbard shrugs him off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here is Young. Buying time to his left. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion left, that's Thielen. Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion left, that's Thielen. Young now. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And now they're in the hurry up. Throwing, Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Young. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll throw with Penix. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And looking to throw, Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. He's into space past the 15, and he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 3rd and 12. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Jones on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first. As we get going in quarter number 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Panthers offensive veteran wideout Adam Thielen ready for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third. Back up.
And it'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Moore, the man in motion. Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air once more, Young. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Well, the Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, Penix. Dancing to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Penix. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Penix. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. On the return is Jones. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Powers through. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Down the sideline he goes. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now it's the backup Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw, Cousins. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Able to fight through one tackle. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense and Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Young here to throw. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing his Cousins. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Cousins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. Into space at the 45. Down the left sideline. He may go. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice.
Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for the Panthers, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.